Yo, what up? It's your man Kirk over at Heavy Hands Boxing. What can I say? Boxing is back, baby. This was a great follow-up after the Gervonta Davis-Hector Garcia fight. It was a sensational fight between Yarde and IBF, WBC, and WBO light heavyweight champion Arthur Beterbiev, with both fighters landing some good shots, good back and forth action, earned both men cuts over one eye apiece. In the beginning, Yarde seemed to come out with some nervous energy as he was moving around a lot, being very jittery and flicking his jab. Looks like he blew some needed energy early on, which ended up getting him wobbled in the fourth round early. He was noticeably tired and lost his gum shield for the second time by round 5. So that tells you right there, he's gasping for air, mouth is open. I don't think he spit it out purposefully. Seems like he should have more asserted himself more, being that he was able to get Beterbiev to back off of him after landing. Because Yarde has heavy hands too. He's got 22 KOs out of 26 fights, so and he's fast. Beterbiev landed some great body shots at times with those heavy hands. He also ate some good headshots from Yarde as well. But despite that, Beterbiev definitely looked to have the better class in the fight and seemed to be managing the fight well with shorter, well-timed punches, a jab that was working all night, and an underrated defense. Think of Kelly Pavlik, for those who can take it back that far. But unfortunately, the end would come for Yarde with a well-placed body shot in the 8th round from Beterbiev, followed by an overhand right, which seemingly slapped him to the ground. After the referee count, another 2 right hands prompted Yarde's trainer, Tunde Ajayi, to signal to him to stop the fight. In the end, it was a good stoppage. There's no need to see a man get KO'd brutally. Yarde is 31. It's not young, but he can still have many good fights and a good career ahead of him, and maybe even be champion. In this fight, to me, Yarde's fundamentals broke down, and I definitely think nerves sapped him early, whereas Beterbiev stayed tight and sharp throughout and never let momentum from Yarde get too far ahead of him. If Yarde could have employed a stiff jab and settled down early in round 1, I think he would have had a much better chance of making it to the final bell and grabbing the decision, being that judges Taylor and Lim had him up by 1 and 3 points respectively. He could have also kept his hands up a little more against a hard puncher like Beterbiev. You got to do that. Think Hopkins and Trinidad. Hopkins kept that hand pinned to his face. One thing that stands out when looking at Yarde are his muscles. He looks overly muscular. I'm sure that had to play a part in his tiring. Big muscles have large energy demands. In conclusion, he definitely had the talent to win, but he needs to use that jab better and settle down. I was rooting for the guy, but he just couldn't pull it off this time. He'll beat all the British level fighters for sure, but if he can't improve on these areas, then it looks like he'll always be a top contender, but maybe not quite a champion, at least not in this era. Maybe after Beterbiev and them retire, probably, yeah. Well, this is your man Kirk signing off for Heavy Hands Boxing. Catch you at the next one. Peace.